Hello again and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to cook pork chops and mushroom risotto. I'm going to use some Peruvian seasoning to marinate my
You will
pork
need
chops.
pork chops. Any cut you like is fine, but please keep in mind it has to be with bone on it. You will need a half cup of vinegar. Could be white or red, whatever you have at home, it's fine. You will need some vegetable oil, some pepper, ground pepper, some salt, some cumin, garlic paste, ajos, and you can replace that with minced garlic if you don't want garlic paste. And then you will need the yellow pepper paste, and you will need also the panca pepper paste. Right, let's start it. So you will need 2 tablespoons of the yellow pepper sauce, 1 teaspoon of the panca pepper sauce. I'm going to use the minced garlic this time, so it's 1 teaspoon. So mix them well together, very well. Then we will add the vinegar, mix them very well. You will need some salt, some pepper, some cumin, just a little bit, and finally the vegetable oil, just a dash there, and just mix them well together. Alright, so I mix them very well together, combine them, and what I'm going to do next is just put my pork chops on it. They're ready. I'm going to take this out for a moment. There. I have my pork chops. I'm going to marinate them for a few hours before I cook them. And I'm just going to put them on the refrigerator with a cover. A little olive oil, and I'm just going to put my pork chops that they were marinated with the Peruvian seasonings, remember, here. I'm going to try to fit the 4 so they cook at the same time. Here. And I'm just going to add this juice on top. There. Okay, here are my pork chops. Probably they are being on the stove for 10 minutes, so I'm just going to turn them. There. This is the first time I'm turning them. The last one. They look fine. Cover. They are still in medium. The stove is still in medium, so they are looking good. I'm just going to leave them there for another 10 minutes, and I think we'll be pretty much done. Pretty much done. I just cut a little bit over there to see if it's cooked, and it's really good. I wish you can smell this. It's really yummy. So I'm just going to turn off my stove, and I'm just going to cover and let them sit for a few more minutes. Risotto, you will need a cup of arborio rice. I'm using today this brand. But you can actually use any brand. It's fine. Then I'm going to use a cup of white wine. I will recommend Chardonnay, any brand is fine. Then I have two, in this is a can of vegetable broth that you are going to mix with 2 cups of water and heat it for a little bit on the stove. You will need extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper, 1 shallow, this one is like a little onion, shallow, chopped, that I have it here already, and some chopped persil. Then you will need half cup of cheese, this is Parmesan cheese, and then you will need about 2 cups of fresh mushrooms that I'm going to saute with the olive oil. Okay, so that's all your ingredients you will need for this mushroom risotto. And I'm just going to fry this for a little moment. Doesn't have to be very brown, just a little color to be fine. I have my shallots a little bit brown, but not a lot, and then I'm just going to add my half cup of white wine. Let's just slowly risotto. Okay, and you will need to mix this for a few minutes. Then also you will need to add the herbal rice at the same time and just mix them well all together. I have my risotto here, all the wine burned already, so I'm going to start adding the vegetable broth, just a little bit with the water. There, I'm going to add probably half cup. Mix all well together, you see. And then I'm going to do some seasoning, so some salt, a little bit salt, because remember you are going to mix this with the mushrooms, and some cheese, so just salt. And some pepper, that's right, just more. And it's, the stove is in medium all the time for now. Then we will put a little low in a little 5 minutes probably, and we will start adding the chicken broth. When it starts drying, we will add more and more, and until all is gone. So it's been about a few minutes. I put my stove in low and I add more vegetable broth, and I'm just going to add half of the cup on cheese to add more vegetable broth when it's needed. So when this becomes to get more dry and dry. Just saute my mushrooms. So I just put a little olive oil here to heat, and I'm just going to add the mushrooms are done. I just saute them a little bit with olive oil, and I put a little pepper on them also. So I'm just going to it's pretty much done. As you see, the grains are bigger, and you can also try it. It's soft now, so I'm just going to turn off the stove, and I will add my mushrooms that I already previously sauteed. I'm going to mix well, and then I'm going to add the other half of the Parmesan cheese. Okay, and mix it very well. And finally, I'm just going to add my chopped persil. Mix it, and I'm just going to leave this sit there for a few minutes. My final dish. I did a second presentation for this dish. This time I have mashed potatoes on it. Have a good night, day or afternoon. and see you soon in my next video.